Hey guys, what's up? How are you? It's been a while since I've actually done a vlog, so I just kind of wanted to recap and touch base with everyone and let you guys know what's been going on. As you can tell, I've been posting a lot of videos of my training for the past month and a half that I've been doing, getting ready for this powerlifting meet in November. Um, it's been going good, so far. It's been intense for sure, training almost every day. We're gonna learn now, working on doing 2 days of rest, or one of the days definitely being cardio, which is actually what I'm gonna be doing tonight. I'm gonna be doing cardio tonight. um but the eating is going really well. One of the things, for me, the biggest challenge is always having to cook it. I don't mind eating the food. I can eat it all day. It's the prepping itself, but that's always a challenge for some people that do it, is the prepping in itself. I've definitely noticed changes in my body and my energy again. It's back up, and a lot of people I've noticed, as far as like the size of my body's looked smaller. Now for me, I'm very terrible at noticing things like that, so I'm always the last to know. And actually, I'm doing my progress pictures on Friday, so I'm actually going to get to see from when I started training back with my coach to where I'm at now. So I'm excited for that, and I'm very impatient, and I actually tried to ask if I could see my before pictures, but of course I was told no. I'm very much the type of person that always, I anticipate. I just want to see where I'm at, what's the goal, and how I look. As far as that, a couple of things. I've definitely been noticing my strength has pretty much come back to where it was when I stopped training, or stopped really training a lot. And it's exciting. It's very exciting. When I was deadlifting Monday and I got 385, it was definitely a rebirth for myself, because I haven't really gone that heavy in almost a year, since pretty much my strongman competition. So to be able to do that, it was very exciting, and I was very hopeful to get that, break my old record of 405 and get 415, and I didn't. And normally I would have let that kind of thing discourage me, but I didn't, because for me, it was just the fact that I'm where I'm at right now, and I got this far so much in the month that I've really stayed focused and trained. It really was, for me, that was an accomplishment in itself. So it was kind of not such a defeat in itself that I didn't get there. And I was proud just to be where I'm at this point, because I know, within 4 months, forget it. That 415 goal is just going to skyrocket if I stay focused and stay on the path of where I'm trying to go. And then yesterday, for me, my biggest struggle was always, for me, I feel, is my upper body and like benching. And I've always struggled with that all the time when I've trained. I'm like, oh, I have such a weak upper body, And yesterday, well, after Saturday's bench day, and really seeing how fast, my speed was, as far as doing 135, and wow, okay, so my personal goal for myself was, okay, I would love to do 185. I will be super excited if I can get to 185 by my meet. And then yesterday, my coach was trying to go for my personal record, a PR of 1 rep, what can I go heavy on? And when I surpassed that goal and got to 190, I was like, this is awesome. Okay, so now I need to set a new goal for myself of what I want to try to achieve for the meet. So now I have a new goal for that. And I kind of want to keep it to myself for a little bit, just until, because I really want to use that drive. Because for me, sometimes I don't want to always broadcast, okay, I want to hit this weight by this X amount of times. Because sometimes I think I get myself more defeated, and then kind of like, okay, well, I didn't get it to where I wanted it to be. So I kind of want to leave it to myself in a way. So then if when I do accomplish that goal, kind of like I did yesterday, I can say, well, you know what? My goal originally was such and such. So now I really am excited if I can get to this. So I'm excited just if I can make it to the 200 club. That would be an exciting moment for me. I have a higher goal than that, but right now I'll just be excited because I'm 10 pounds away from 200. So I'm very, very happy, and I know I can get there, and I know I can achieve it. Let's see. I definitely have noticed the difference as far as my clothes. You know, things are starting to fit a little looser or fit the way it used to fit before I started, clicking on the pounds again. And I'm very happy about it. And I know some people will always like to know, like, well, what do you do? Like, as far as like your daily nutrition and tips and things like that. For me, well, one of the main things like my coach has me do first thing in the morning when I wake up, and it's disgusting. It sounds gross, and some people would be like, I would never do it. I do 2 shots of pure apple cider vinegar, and it helps kind of clean me out. And it sounds so gross, and yeah, it's not the most appealing thing to be doing. It definitely gets the stomach kind of but it definitely helps. It helps a lot. And then I'll have my breakfast. I'll have some egg whites. Depending on what I'm doing that day, I'll do that. I'll have egg whites and then like maybe a little bit of fruit. But I try not to have too much fruit just because of the sugar. And then depending on the day, I usually go to the gym in the morning. So I train for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, all depending on what the routine is for the day. Then after I leave, I come home, I'll have fish with rice, if I'm heavy lifting, with a 1/4 cup of rice, not a lot, and greens, like spinach leaves or asparagus for lunch, or for after my post-workout, along with a shake. And then I'll eat again after 3 hours. I'll have fish again, because right now he has me on a fish diet. Other times, if I'm not on that, I'll have like ground turkey with greens, or I'll have boneless chicken with greens, something like that. And then, of course, I'll eat again. And then before I at least eat like 4 or 5 meals a day. And then before I go to bed, I do again the 2 shots of apple cider vinegar. So it's kind of helping me like drop the pounds, which is what we're doing at this moment too, as well as building my muscle and getting my strength back. And like I said, the apple cider vinegar is not for everybody, but I mean, if you want to try it, go for it. But yeah, make sure if you're going to do it, you're either doing it before you go to sleep or as soon as you wake up on an empty stomach. And of course, I drink my gallon a day. That's one thing I never can stress enough about is get that gallon in. Get yourself a thermos if you have to. Pour the gallon of water in the thermos. That way it keeps you hydrated, and it keeps you drinking water and all that kind of stuff, because the last thing you need is to be dehydrated, and then you're at the gym and then you're sweating and then you get lightheaded, you don't feel well, because that happens to people. I've seen a lot of people that do the boot camp classes that I teach, and a couple of other people teach, and they're so drained because they're not staying hydrated throughout the day. And considering living in South Florida, and as hot as it is during the summer, it's crucial to have that water. It's crucial to stay hydrated, because that's the last thing you need, especially as being in this hot weather, is getting dehydrated, because that's going to make you sick, and you don't need that. So it's very, very important, get those fluids in, get that water in. Like, stay away from the juices, and definitely stay away from soda. Stay away from all those kind of things, because you don't need to do that. So like I said, like Monday for me was lower body, working on my deadlifts and other lower body workouts. Yesterday, of course, was upper. And so then today's cardio. So then tomorrow's technically like a rest day for me, but I'm also going to be going to the theme park with my kids. So I'll be in the park pretty much working out, because I'll be walking. But yeah, tonight's cardio. And for me, cardio is not always my biggest favorite thing to do, but, it's got to be done, and it definitely helps, and it makes a difference. And then I'm going to be training again Friday, so I'll be posting a video posting my training on Friday. And then I have my progress pictures so I can see where I'm at and like what the next step is for next month. So it's exciting. It's very exciting. You know, the comp is in 4 months, exactly 4 months from yesterday. And it's exciting because I love the goal that I'm trying to get. And I love with how I'm feeling at this point in time. You know, like I said before, you know, that light bulb hit, and I'm kind of glad that light bulb hit because I remember how much fun it was. As excruciating as the training is, and as much as I want to just like strangle my coach, and I'm like, really, why are you having me do this? Like, come on, cut me a break. As much as I think that at times in my head, at the same time, it's like I couldn't have asked for a better thing than to be getting this butt kicking. And it's very much, it's one of those things where I say enough, you know, you need to do what you absolutely love and what makes you excited. For me, it's definitely going to work when I go to the school, when I teach at the school and being around all the kids and the students. I love seeing their faces. Like, I miss them right now because of the summer. And then the other thing I love and I'm passionate about is training and weightlifting and powerlifting and doing strongman. I'm very passionate about that. I get very excited when I talk to people about my journey and where I started and where I'm at now. You know, 3 years ago, I wouldn't have even thought in my wildest dreams that this would be something that I love to do. That I could even be as close to being strong like some of the girls that I see on videos. Like, honestly, I get so inspired when I watch other women and moms especially, you know, picking up those weights and just rocking it, like doing their meets and just killing it. There is nothing more inspiring, I feel, than to see a woman just show her strength and then at the same time be so beautiful and graceful at the same time. And that is the one thing I always hope to achieve and hope to accomplish along my journey, is to show women show women, whether they have kids or not, that it is okay to be strong, and then beautiful at the same time. There is too much hate and criticism and too many people that are pointing out our flaws. No, enough with this. We need to empower each other and embrace each other for the beauty that is within. And for me, my beauty, what makes me feel beautiful is when I heavy lift, when I can pick up a barbell and just slam it, pick it up and slam it back down, or when I push it up, or when I squat it down. Nothing makes me feel like an amazing woman than to do that. And that's what we need to focus on, is what makes us feel beautiful. What makes you feel beautiful? You need to search that within yourself. Don't worry about not being like the other person. Be you. Be the best you can be. Again, we spend so much time worrying about how society sees us. Who cares? Who cares what society says? They don't live in our skin. They don't walk in our footsteps. They don't go through our journey the way we do. Your journey is your journey, and continue to shine. Let people be inspired by what you bring to the table. People are going to see you and be like, oh my gosh, that person is amazing. I strive to be just as inspiring as that person. I look at other women and I hope that I can be just as inspiring as them, because their stories are fantastic. I want your story to be fantastic as well. So I'm going to sign off. I just finished flying, so I'm getting ready to kind of get my mindset ready for tonight's cardio torture, and of course core on top of it. And I will be checking in again. I won't take so long this time to do another vlog. And I definitely would love to hear questions. If you have questions for me, please feel free. Either ask on my YouTube page, ask on my fitness page, Ashley Lionheart Fitness, Instagram, wherever. If you have questions that you would like to know, please feel free to ask, and I would love to answer any questions you have for me. Like any facts that you want to know, like what what I'm about. So again, I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. Kick ass. Again, don't let anyone tell you differently, and be proud of where you are and who you are. And I will see you guys later. You guys have a great day. Bye.